Can Donald Trump save TikTok? That's the question that we're addressing today, and why it matters to traders. All right, let's just set the scene. Donald Trump in 2020 says,
I could have banned TikTok. I had it banned just about. I could have gotten it done.
Fast forward to 2024, not only is he not banning TikTok, but he's dominating it. Yep, the man who once tried to erase the app is now its fastest growing content creator. And here's the wild part. Trump might actually be TikTok's last hope to stay alive in the US. So why does this matter to traders? Why am I talking about it? Because TikTok isn't just about dances and memes anymore. It's grown into this massive hub for education, trading, and even career building. If TikTok disappears, it's not just fun that's at risk. Millions, including traders like you, could lose an essential source of knowledge, community, and opportunity. So we'll be talking about what Trump could do. But first, let's go back to where it all began. In 2020, Donald Trump declared TikTok a national security threat. He issued an executive order to ban the app, sparking lawsuits, protests, and panic. For millions of users, TikTok wasn't just a way to pass time. It was a lifeline for both education and entertainment. Fast forward to 2024, and TikTok is bigger than ever. Sure, it's still where people discover viral dances and comedy skits, but it's also where students learn complex math problems, traders share strategies, and entrepreneurs build their brands. For a platform that combines both education with entertainment, the stakes could not be higher. And now, Trump is right at the center of it once again. The same guy who fought to ban TikTok is now one of its biggest stars. His campaign TikTok account has over 14 million followers, and his videos have wrapped up billions of views. He's gotten a taste of how successful it could be. It's ironic, right? Because it's also a sign of just how big TikTok has become, even for someone like Trump to embrace it. The clock is ticking, though. Last year, President Biden signed a law giving ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, an ultimatum: sell TikTok to a non-Chinese company or face a total ban in the US. Why is this happening? The fear is that ByteDance could be forced to share American user information with the Chinese government, since it's Chinese-owned. Now, of course, TikTok has denied this repeatedly, but that hasn't stopped the scrutiny and the worry by US politicians. And the deadline for this is January 19th, 2025. Yes, January 19th, it's just one day before Trump's inauguration. So let's talk about what's really at stake here. We've already talked about how TikTok isn't about entertainment anymore. It is one of the world's largest education platforms. It's where you can learn to cook, code, trade stocks, or even ace your prop trading challenges. Think about it. One quick scroll and you're learning the basics of options trading, catching up on market-moving news, or discovering new strategies. And it's all delivered in these nice bite-sized videos and in a fun, relatable way that's easy to understand. For traders, especially new ones, TikTok has been like an open door to the financial world. You don't need to sign up for expensive courses or have a Wall Street mentor. The platform has tons, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of videos that break down complicated topics into digestible, engaging content for traders. And let's not forget the community aspect of it. Where else can you connect with millions of like-minded people who share your interests? But imagine this, you wake up on January 19 and TikTok is gone for you. It's banned. That wealth of knowledge disappears. The creators you follow for trading inspiration, tips, and motivation, disconnected. The community you've built, vanished. It would feel like you're basically losing an entire ecosystem overnight. And it's not just traders who are going to feel this impact. You've got students, aspiring cooks, finance enthusiasts, educators. TikTok is a tool for learning and growth across the board. And that's what makes it so powerful. So can Trump actually save TikTok? Well, here are some of the things that he can do. And this is where things get interesting. He did promise to save TikTok if he became president. And now that he is probably one of the only ones that is able to keep the app alive for Americans. So how could he pull this off? Let's break it down. I see 3 potential moves that Trump could make. Option number 1, negotiate a deal with ByteDance. Trump's first move could be to strike a deal with ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok. And imagine this, ByteDance could set up a US-based subsidiary to manage American user data, fully separate from its Chinese operations. Lawmakers, have been skeptical of, this type of proposal before it has been made, but Trump's reputation as a deal maker could add weight to negotiations to make this happen. He might be able to extract stricter concessions, like maybe having a fully independent US management team or hosting all of the data domestically to ease some of the national security concerns. While this could paint Trump as the hero who saved TikTok, it wouldn't be a slam dunk because lawmakers on both sides of the aisle remain wary of ByteDance's ties to Beijing, and any deal could face intense scrutiny. If Trump can thread the needle, keeping TikTok alive while satisfying security concerns, it could be one of the boldest compromises of his presidency. And he'll be acting quickly because, once again, that date is January 19th. Option 2, push Congress to repeal the sailor ban law. Now, this is the boldest play. Trump could push Congress to repeal the sailor ban law entirely. Imagine him stepping in and arguing that TikTok's benefits far outweighs perceived risks, which he's enjoyed firsthand. He could emphasize the economic opportunities, the education value, and the fact that millions of U.S. creators and businesses rely on the platform daily. But this won't be easy. Both Republicans and Democrats have rallied around the idea that TikTok poses a legitimate security threat. Still, Trump isn't one to back down from a controversial fight. We all know that. If anyone could turn the tide of public opinion or wrangle enough support from lawmakers to support the repeal, it's going to be him. However, this approach would demand significant political maneuvering, and the stakes are high, and it's a question whether he wants to take it on. Convincing Congress to overturn a bipartisan law is a tall order, but Trump thrives on high-profile challenges like this. Then there's option 3, delay or halt the enforcement of the ban. This is actually the simplest, most immediate option in many ways. Trump could step in and delay the enforcement of the TikTok ban by directing the Justice Department to pause actions under the sale or ban law. And he basically would buy time for ByteDance and lawmakers to hash out a longer-term solution. They're basically kicking the can down the road. This would keep TikTok running, sparing its millions of users from disruption, at least for now. Now, while this move avoids the political battle of repealing the law or brokering a deal, it comes with its own problems, of course. Critics argue that delaying enforcement strategies sidesteps the law and puts off addressing security concerns. And while it might work as a temporary fix, it doesn't solve the larger question of TikTok's long-term future. Still, it's a stopgap measure. It's a clever way for Trump to position himself as a protector of the platform and the protector of his constituents that are on the platform, while also keeping his options open. And any of these moves would make Trump look like a hero to millions of TikTok users, creators, and traders who rely on the platform daily. But whether he actually follows through or faces legal challenges in the process is another question. What we do know is that TikTok is a powerful tool that blends education with entertainment. For traders specifically, TikTok has leveled the playing field. It's made financial education accessible to everyone regardless of their background or experience. And losing it would just be an inconvenience. It would be a huge setback for financial literacy and the democratization of knowledge. Now, you can get a lot of that information on YouTube, and that's not going away. So maybe you want to turn there. And that's where I am on. I'm not, that active in TikTok. But, the question really is, will Trump save TikTok? Or are we witnessing the final chapter of one of the most influential platforms of our time in the US? This isn't just about an app. It's about the lives, the careers, and communities that have been built on it. I want to hear from you. Do you think TikTok's future is secure? Can Trump deliver on his promise to save the platform? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Together, we'll navigate the ever-changing landscape of trading, the markets, education, and technology. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.